I'm going to show you how to make this synthesizer I use a lot here. I'm going to start with a blank Ableton project. Basically what you're going to want to do is go over to this sounds category. These are essentially presets. Under bass, there's this basic electric drive. Click on that. That'll put that synthesizer on this track. We'll place a note here. Extend it a little bit. Very simple. Most of these sounds, as is, sound pretty basic. We're going to open it up here and look at all the different things you can modify. It's going to have this flanger on it. I usually delete that. The key part is this guy right here, erosion. Sounds kind of like a bit crusher. Basically, you want to take that and set it to anywhere from 1 kilohertz to 3 kilohertz in that range. We'll go with 1.5 here. See, as you increase the amount, it starts to sound a little crusty. The important part is when you take the note velocity, make sure that's anywhere from 60 to 90. Not too high, not too low. We'll leave it at 82 there. Try that. I'm going to go over to, from the string tab, go over to the filter/global tab. Take the frequency all the way down to, let's say, 450. And then we take the attack on this filter envelope, increase it all the way, take the velocity, increase it all the way. So as you start to mess around with these parameters, you can kind of get closer to what you're looking for. Another thing about the synthesizer, by default, you can see these dials here. They're all attached to things within the instrument itself. Typically, I'll take the space and set it to 0, the motion set it to 0, just for a baseline. We can change those in the future. Filter cutoff, I'll leave it to max. And then color, that's the important one. Yeah, there we go. We're getting closer. So that's pretty good. What we'll do now is we'll take a couple more filters. Start here with the compressor. Set that to, I don't know, we'll do negative 21. We're just going to make sure we don't hurt our ears trying to work on this. Try overdrive, see how that sounds. At the end there's a weird frequency. I don't know what that is, but turning off all these things except for the exciter, for whatever reason, that stops that sound, and it doesn't really change the note. Sounds fine, so I figured I'll just leave those off. Oh yeah, there we go. So here, this is at 3.2 kilohertz versus 2 kilohertz. A little bit different, right? So you kind of just play around with it and see what you like. I'll try and take out that 120 hertz peak there. And I'll take a filter here and cut out most of the low end. This synthesizer isn't usually the actual bass of the song, and we'll look at that in a moment. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much it. I mean, you kind of just play around with it, see what you like. And once you start putting stuff together, you can get stuff, we'll look at this this project here. There's a couple of things here to note. This group 35 here, this is all synthesizers like that. Synthesizers we just made. Whereas this group 39 here is the actual bass. So you see, I have on these two equalizers, the bass is way cut on this this group here. I have the high end cranked up a lot more here, trying to make sure that you can really hear it in the rest of the mixdown, especially with a track like this where there's not really any other synthesizers. It's mostly the bass. The actual bass, this one is just a demonstration purposes, repurposed pieces of the other remixes I've been working on these past couple of days. And then all together with the drums, a little bit of compression, a little bit of side chaining. You get something like that.